You're doing great. Week 2, we're going to finish our number 1 warm-up. You got the first half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add the second half. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. So that's right. You play week 1 warm-up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the second half, which is 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. This is one of the exercises that a famous classical guitar player, whose name is a household name, he used this when he went into the army. And after 2 years, he was better because of one of these exercises. He had a whole bunch of exercises, and we will get through those. But this is the first one. This is the one that does all the finger movements that you can possibly do when you're playing one note at a time. It's very cool. One exercise is highlighting all the finger movements on one string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. If you can play it at that speed, you're doing great. But we can do it so slow and develop our technique very well. That's because we're going to use our friend, the metronome. I know he doesn't feel like your friend, but he's actually keeping you honest, and he's keeping you progressing. Let's try it at, let's see here, 50. 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. See how I end with all 4 fingers down on my fingertips? You can even see that I'm pushing hard. You don't have to push that hard if you're close to the fret and you're on the tip of your finger. If you are using your fingers flat like this, bad news. It's going to be way more pressure than you need to play. If it's on the fingertip, you actually don't have to push down that hard. That's the coolest thing about this exercise, is it makes you efficient. Fingertip. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. If you want to use your thumb, that's fine. If you want to use the pick, that's fine. When you really got it down well, you can alternate the pick down and up. And if you feel like it's too hard to do it to the metronome right now, that's okay. Take a step back. Complete one perfect exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. Complete that one time perfectly. Then, pat yourself on the back, because that's pretty good. A lot of great, so-called great guitar players have awful technique. They could use this themselves. This will provide the foundation to play anything easily. Great. Let's move on. We're going to come down here to our chords. I'm going to play a G chord. We're going to play a C add 9 chord. You can call it C add 9, or some people call it C sus 9. What I'm doing is second finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. That's right. The big fat one, I'm using my 2nd finger. On the 5th string, I'm using my 1st finger on the 2nd fret. And on the 2nd string, I'm using my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. And my pinky, my 4th finger, is on the 1st string. So this is what I got. 6 strings. That's all you got to play. So you're learning some new chords. Here's a G. To play my C add 9 chord, or my C sus 9 chord, I'm going to take these 2 off and move them towards the floor. That's right, I did not move these 2. And now I'm going to play only 5 strings. That's right, very good. They're almost the same shape. It's just these two fingers just keep moving back and forth. So here's my G. Got a low G note here. C sus9. C add 9. That's great. So we'll do 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. C sus9. 2, 3, 4. When you're playing the C chord, make sure you only play 5 strings. I'll tell you another little trick too. Hold the pick as if it were a marker and you were just coloring the strings. The strings shouldn't be getting out of the way for you. The pick should be getting out of the way for the strings. Watch. If you hold the pick too tight, you don't get that good of a sound. But if you imagine, just for a second before you play, that this is a marker or a pen or a pencil, even a piece of chalk, and you're just coloring the strings, it will be the perfect amount of pressure to let the pick glide over the strings. My wrist is totally straight. I'm not pushing into it. My elbow's not in front of the guitar. It's kind of back, almost as if I was just playing with my thumb. The pick is there, like I'm just coloring the strings. Get this metronome going. Here's 50. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four strums down on each chord. The G is a 6-string chord, and the C is a 5-string chord. C add 9 is a 5-string chord. This one is a bit of a challenge. If you start to get frustrated, take it off. Just try one string at a time. I recommend putting the lower strings, these ones, on first with all of these chords. You'll buy yourself some time if you put those on first. I wouldn't recommend it so slow like that, but if you have to, start with the low ones. One at a time, start with the low notes. Very nice, very nice. Remember, 20 minutes of practice, then take a break. 20 minutes of practice, then take a break. How many sets of 20 minutes can you do in a day? You're already playing the first classical guitar exercise that's going to give you the exact technique that you need. Remember, fingers curving over on the tips, not the sides of the fingers. Not flat like that, but on the tip. Very nice. Good luck. You're doing great.